So now I have the transformation is going to turn into 3 times negative f of negative 2x plus 6. So let's talk about the transformations that's going to happen. The transformations are, if it has I'm going to start with the x part first. So negative 2 in parentheses, if it's negative x, it affects x and reflects across y. Reflect across y. Then it's multiplied by 2. So keep in mind, inside parentheses acts backwards. So it's actually going to shrink. And once again, it is acting horizontally. Sorry, that's an N. So shrink horizontally by 2. And then I have a 3 out front. So once I'm done with the x part, I'm going to go ahead and do my y parts. Y is outside parentheses. So it's going to stretch vertically by 2. And then it's going to go up 6, going to shift up 6. So that's your description. Go ahead and take a minute, write those down. I'm going to erase them so I can start plugging all of that in. Alright, so what that actually looks like. Every time I see x, I'm going to go ahead and plug in negative 2x. So I have negative 2x to the fourth minus 3, and then I'm going to plug in negative 2x squared plus 1. So that's for the x part. For the y part, it says multiply all of that by 3 and add 6. So I'm going to do this blue part last, but I'll go ahead and keep putting it there. Inside parentheses, it says negative 2x to the fourth. If you want to plug negative 2 to the fourth into your calculator, make sure you do so with parentheses. And then you just have to know that x raised to the fourth is x to the fourth. And then I'm going to go ahead and do negative 2x squared in parentheses. Gives me 4x squared and add 1. This part is all just PEMDAS. I'm working inside parentheses first. I started with my exponents. And now I'm going to multiply what's inside the parentheses. Meaning I have negative 3 times 4x squared gives me 12x squared. And then plus 1. The red in parentheses is all simplified, so now I'm going to start working with my y terms. I have 3 times the parentheses plus 6. PEMDAS once again says to multiply first, so I'm going to distribute to every term. And I get 48x to the fourth minus 36x squared plus 3. And then this plus 6 is still back here. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these like terms in the back to give me 48x to the fourth minus 36x squared plus 9. And there we are. That is my final answer.